What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel. Check out the content. And with that being said, man, I want to talk on these playoffs, man, coming up. I think I haven't really seen like this much. The playoffs draw this much interest in a while for this playoffs, right? And I think the reason for that is you got some older guys in there, some older teams in there representing. Then you got some young guys coming, coming at these older guys, man. And it's, to me, it's looking like it's going to be the changing of the guard, right? You're seeing like this old era of basketball, like it's winding down, and it's looking like that maybe KC uh might be OKC, I'm sorry, OKC might be able to challenge and move out Steph Curry and LeBron and his era in the West. Then you have in the East, you got Detroit, who's looking good. The guy Cade Cunningham, I like his story. This dude has I think he's been in the league for at least 3 or 4 years now, but this guy really been working hard. His first few years in the league wasn't good at all. Last year, as a matter of fact, they only won 14 games, but now that they're winning, man, you can see like the Cade Cunningham, his game has improved. He's got more help, you know, um, his team has gotten better. And the coach for the Detroit Pistons is looking good. So I think he made some adjustments that I think really helped their team. And so with this young crop of ball players, man, I'm thinking that what we're witnessing is the changing of the guard, and so in the playoffs, we're going to see these young guys are really going to bump heads with the older guys that's like trying to hold on and trying to end their career. They're trying to end their careers with on a winning positive note. You know, you got Golden State trying to Steph Curry. They chasing their fifth ring. They made some adjustments. Well, they acquired Jimmy Butler, and since they acquired Jimmy Butler, they've been on a roll. You even had the Lakers, since they got Luka Doncic. You know what I mean? That gives them more scoring power. Their defense is not. It's kind of shaky because you have three ball players on the Lakers that really are not not big on defense. But as far as scoring, the Lakers, they can definitely do that. They can definitely score the ball, and so they chasing a ring. You know, then you got now all of a sudden the Clippers got a healthy Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard, as of late, Kawhi Leonard has been looking good. And Kawhi Leonard, he got two championship rings. So he knows how to he know how to win, and he know what it takes to win a championship. Kawhi Leonard got his first championship. He got his first ring when he was with the Spurs in San Antonio. Then he went up to Toronto and he got his second ring. So he's chasing his third ring. And so in order for this guy Shea Gilgris Alexander, in order for him to get a ring, he's gonna have to go through at least one of these teams. And these teams, it's gonna be tough for him to get through the West. He got enough talent individually. Um, you know, it's gonna be about they're gonna, it's gonna be about can they do it as a team? They can't expect Shea Gilgris to carry them, but yeah, Shea is gonna have to go through either the Lakers, who, like I said, LeBron James got 4 rings. Luka got Luka has been to the championship before, although he lost. Then or just imagine if he got to go through Golden State. They have, as a team, they got 4 rings, and so they know how to win. Kawhi Leonard, 2 rings, so whatever Shea Gilchrist Alexander get, he's going to earn it. He definitely going to earn it. Now, Detroit, the Pistons, this is their first year, like, with since Cade Cunningham has been there, this is their first year having a winning season. So I don't really look for them to go too deep in the playoffs. But I do think that this season is something that they can build on. Like I said, because last year they only won 14 games. And it'll almost, in my opinion, it'll almost be a miracle, like if Detroit win it, because they're gonna have to go through Boston, or either Cleveland look good over there, maybe even Milwaukee, so, I don't look for them to really go too far, but I'm hoping that they can at least gain some some playoff experience, and use this to build on their future. Like this experience will just show them like what it's going to take for you to go to the next level. And I see that they're like they know what it takes to have a winning season. They come from 14 losses. Now I think they're up to like about 47 wins. So it's obvious that they have made some improvements, and they have they stepped their game up. Now they're going to be in the playoffs. And so when you go to the playoffs, it's even tougher to win. And so you know what I mean? So you got to level up even more. So this will be something, like I said, for Cade Cunningham, because I really like Cade Cunningham game. You know what I mean? Because he is a two-way play. He's very good on defense, in my opinion. Cade Cunningham is good on defense, and he's a very good offensive offense too. So it's not just about scoring with Cade Cunningham. I think he's a good leader too for that team. So I'm hoping, like I said, this experience, he'll gain some experience, and then he'll be able to take this and just build on it. And maybe for for some years to come, he'll just keep on knocking at the door until he's able to get in there and get over that hump. But if I had to pick one of these young teams, and I can't forget about the Houston Rockets. They got a young up and coming team. The Houston Rockets, they young. They got some really good pieces over there. They're young, they're athletic, and they're long. They pose a problem on defense because of their athleticism. So it's a few young teams out there that that I think really can make some noise in the years to come. Not just this year. And so the Houston Rockets, I don't think that they're really ready this year. I think they're gonna probably they're gonna take some of their lumps, but they coming. And the thing I like about them is they got good coaching. I like Ime Udoka as a good coach because he preaches defense. He preaches defense. So these guys play defense, and they play an exciting up and down brand of basketball. Like they really get up and down the court. And so I like that about them because their team is young and they take advantage of those young horses on both ends. Like I said, they play defense and then they run on offense. They play an exciting style of basketball. And so I like them, and they up and coming. But it's just that I think they like the Pistons a little bit better than the Pistons as a team. But I just think that they are not ready, and I forgot about Denver as far as in the West, they got to go. These young boys gonna have to go through Denver. Then you got the Joker, who has Joker got 2 rings, I think. So if you come out, if one of these young teams come out of the West, you definitely gonna nobody can say like you didn't pay your dues to get out of the West, because you got 4 teams over there in the West with championship experience and veterans on their team. So they know how to, you know what I mean? These guys know how to win, and they know what it takes, man. So if one of these young teams come out of the West, if OKC come out of the West, they are definitely going to earn it. They definitely going to earn it. I look for them to play at least probably 2 7-game series on the way, you know, because I don't think they're going to be able to sweep any of these teams. You know, I don't think they're going to, if they face any of these experienced veterans, I don't have them sweeping the Denver Nuggets. I don't have them sweeping the Lakers. I don't have them sweeping Steph Curry and or the Clippers. I don't see that happening. You know, I think these old school guys, they're gonna make OKC earn it. And then, like I said, over there in the East, Cade Cunningham, I think they might be like one and done, to be honest. You know, after this first round, they probably be done. But like I said, it'll be something for them to build on. But yeah, I still think though, it's a changing of the guard. You know, it's coming. It happens every you know, that's the cycle. You know, it's just a changing of the guard though. But yeah, so that's my take on it. I'm looking forward to the playoffs. Um, I'm really looking forward to the playoffs, man, because like I said, I haven't been this excited about watching the NBA in a while, you know. So yeah, it's going to be it's going to be tough. It's going to be it's going to be some good games played. And so yeah, that's my take on it. Make sure to like and subscribe. With that being said, don't forget to leave a comment, and I'll check you all out in the next episode. Peace.